Praveen Kumar Kesari is a master artist of words who do not awaken laughter in satire but consciousness. His writing sometimes smiles, sometimes pricks, and every time delivers a jolt of truth into the veins of the system. Writer, poet, lyricist, and advocate. This creation forces one to think beyond laughter because it contains less joke and more essence. It is not just satire but a sharp reflection of the truth on society's mirror. While laughing, you will find that pain also speaks when in words. Today, packs of dogs in the streets and alleys create such terror that it seems like the street is their ancestral land. The entire dog brigade marches shoulder to shoulder as if on a Bharat Jodo Yatra. It seems as if the Lok Sabha's security committee has surrounded them. From barking to proposing bites, everything is unanimously approved. Sometimes it feels like dogs have learned from humans that where there is a powerful pack, there lies power. Humans created democracy, dogs created barktatorship. Now the situation is that humans walk aside fearing dogs and dogs lie proudly in the middle of the street. The meaning is clear. Development has happened not only for humans but also for dogs. It is said that dogs are loyal, and this is written in every religious scripture and era, but poor man's loyalty has always been questioned. Feed a dog bread and it will guard your doorstep all its life. A man's loyalty is. A dog may remain hungry but will never steal. A man may sit in a safe but will never rest without taking a commission. History testifies that a king's dog remained loyal until the king's death, but the king's minister served the next king. Man is ready to sell even the bone of his own principles, but now the situation is such that a man prays to God when leaving his home. O Lord, may no dog come before me, and if it does, let it come alone, not in a pack. Development has now become a joint venture of humans and dogs. Humans have developed and forgotten humanity where there should be compassion, mercy, protection of sisters and daughters. Today it is the same humans who attack, and the behavior once done by wild animals. Humans bite with their lust and dogs with their teeth. Earlier dogs wagged their tails in welcome, now they form packs and hold meetings in the entire neighborhood. Earlier they were loyal to the house, now they have become street thugs. Dogs too have developed. In reality, development now means that the more developed one is, the more aggressive they are. Humans attack humanity, dogs bark at humanity, and together they prove that the real loss is always suffered by the innocent. A lone dog sitting at the corner of a street, even if it sees a ragpicker, people say, "Oh, poor thing must be hungry, give it bread." Sometimes stones are also thrown. But if the same dog comes in a pack of 5 or 10, people understand. That is, alone a dog is innocent, but once in a pack becomes a terrorist. A human is the same. Alone he cries that listen to me, injustice has happened to me, but no one listens. Once in a crowd, the same man blocks the road, sets fires, and says now everyone's turn has come. In fact, the innocent, whether human or dog, always suffers. Alone, a dog is beaten and remains astray in the street. Alone, a human is crushed, how loud is his voice, but as soon as they change into packs, the same innocent. The sovereign democracy's honorable Supreme Court, annoyed with dogs, has issued an order that all barking or biting dogs must now be sent to dog shelters within a stipulated time. The honorable justices feel that dogs also must. But the fun is that when black-robed lawyers bark in court, the judge remains silent. It seems they fear black-robed dogs less and black-robed lawyers more. Therefore, when conspirators, traitors, and criminals appear, the language of the court suddenly changes. Son, reform yourself, we send you into the lap of Baal. If a dog bites on the street, orders are issued to clear the city of dogs. Now the situation is that the real dog show of democracy is not in Parliament or on the street, but in the AC Hall of the Supreme Court, where barking dogs get the title of fierce lawyer. It goes without saying that biting ones get released or let go. The Supreme Court's latest order has come to keep stray dogs in dog shelters. A lovely order, but the question is, when a poor man has no place to hide his head and ragpickers get eviction notices every week, then? In the country, from the honorable to the small and big constitutional officials, salaries blaze and swell. The funny thing is that along with salaries, dissatisfaction also increases. The government keeps repeating that more economic burden will be seen in income resources. So, sir, when the five-star hunger of the honorable cannot be fulfilled, then who will finalize the five-star menu for the dogs? Or will there be another constitutional commission for this, whose subject will be, by the way, the menu is ready, morning milk and bread, afternoon chicken. Now the situation is that there will be no debate in Parliament to fill a human's stomach, but tenders will be passed to fill a dog's stomach. It does not matter if a human sleeps hungry, but if a dog remains hungry, then the Constitution will be endangered. In fact, this is the real picture of democracy. Here a man has to struggle to become human, and a dog gets a place in an honorable dog shelter, and amazingly one bench ordered to keep the dog in a dog shelter, immediately. In reality, the Supreme Court's condition is like that of dogs. One order barks, another bites. The public wonders whether justice will be done or not, but in court the debate is on where to keep the dog and whether to give boneless meat today. Animal lover brigades have poured out compassion. On the streets, slogans, placards and posters were raised as if a remake of Elephant My Friend was happening and music was playing in the background. Today humans have. It seems even compassion now runs on VIP passes. 5-star sentimentality for dogs and total silence for other creatures. Humans are also doing wonders in this game. From the Supreme Court to the streets, there is a cry for dogs, but when it comes to the poor. In fact, this dog shelter drama teaches us that even mercy and compassion have become selective in our society. Where cameras flash, compassion blooms. Where blood flows, silence sleeps. The animal lover brigade should be asked. When humans have forgotten to show mercy to humans, showing compassion for dogs has become easier. The summary is that on August 11, 2025, the Supreme Court ordered that all stray dogs of Delhi be sent to shelters. It has nothing to do with the Constitution, only justice. When dogs were freed, what happened? A few days later, the Supreme Court had to amend the order to sterilize and immunize aggressive or rabid dogs and release them back, meaning the dogs in shelters are to be. Wow, what a wonderful arrangement! Now humans may die due to lack of health facilities, but a dog's vaccination must be on time. Now the question arises, in a country where machines for human blood tests are not working, the doctor says. In villages, no one can find a pulse for humans, but now a dog van will roam the neighborhood. Don't bark, brother, just get the injection. Dogs' full medical records will be kept, barking dates, biting reasons, and follow-ups. Hey brother, this is the same. And imagine if this policy is implemented, next time posters will be put up in alleys saying, no matter if you get ration or not, but your dog must be fully vaccinated. Humans need loans for their treatment, but a dog's treatment is government. It is said humans are the most intelligent beings in society, rightly said. Only humanity's vaccine is left to be administered. Dogs have made history, but what is a man's worth? Before the Supreme Court, justice just drifted in the crowd, the justice system neither. Because it knows that justice is also a sharp sword and can sometimes be a dagger.